Have you ever felt so overwhelmed by your emotions that you just didn't know what to do? You're caught in a spiral and you don't know how to make it stop? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you the TIPP skill. It's a distress tolerance skill from Dialectical Behavioral Therapy that is a powerful, research-backed technique that can bring calm in minutes. If you think you can use that, stay tuned and be sure to subscribe because this DBT playlist will have new skills posted and you don't want to miss when they go live. So DBT stands for Dialectical Behavioral Therapy, and it was created by Marsha Linehan for people with borderline personality disorder, but don't let that freak you out because it's really for everybody. It's the skills that I wish that every kid had, probably from elementary school on, because we all need all these skills. And there's 4 parts. The first part is mindfulness. If you're mindful, then the rest of the skills will come a whole lot easier. There's distress tolerance, which is about what to do when you're in crisis. Emotional regulation is how to master your emotions so that they don't get out of control. And interpersonal effectiveness is just how to be in a healthy relationship. So TIPP is a distress tolerance skill, and this is one that you're going to use when you are overwhelmed. The distress tolerance skills are good because they tend to be quick, they're absolutely practical, and they're very effective when somebody is experiencing emotional crisis, intense emotions. They just need to chill out and calm down, okay? So TIPP is like most of the DBT skills in that the letters stand for something. The T stands for temperature, I is intense exercise, P, paced breathing. There's a second P, which is progressive muscle relaxation. And TIPP helps to reset the body's physiological response to stress so that blood pumping, that racing thoughts, and all of those things. And it calms the mind by calming the body. And the first thing we want to look at is the T for temperature. So when we are angry, aroused, these kinds of things, we tend to be kind of tight and hot. And what you want to use with the temperature is to lower the body temperature really fast, like holding an ice pack, splashing cold water in your face. I've even seen on TikTok they have a bowl of icy water and dunking your face in the icy water. And what this is going to do is going to create a pattern interrupt. It activates the dive reflex, the water, makes you hold your breath for a second and kind of shocks you out of it, lowers your heart rate, and calms the nervous system. So this is a pretty common one. If you've ever done any kind of therapy, you probably have heard of this one. The I stands for intense exercise, pretty easy to understand. So you want to just jog in place, do some jumping jacks, go for a run. You want to do some short bursts of intense physical activity to burn off that adrenaline and help your body to reset itself. So anything that's short burst activity, jumping jacks, sprinting, running in place, going for a run, so it doesn't have to be in place. Something like that is going to work for intense exercise. And you want to keep it short. It usually isn't going to take very long before your body resets. First P, paced breathing. And paced is just you're going to be counting. So there's different ways of doing this. It doesn't matter which one you pick. A super easy one is box breathing or square breathing. And what that one is you're going to breathe in for 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 3, 4. So you're breathing as you're counting. Another one that you could use for paced breathing is the 4-7-8. So you're going to breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And repeat that for about 4 times. With the 4-7-8 breath, you have a short inhale, a long exhale. That's going to move you out of fight or flight and into the rest and digest. So your body's just going to calm down. So you're actually getting more than just TIPP. You got some breathing exercises too in this one. And the last P is for progressive muscle relaxation. With progressive muscle relaxation, what you're going to do is that you're going to tense and release your muscles from your feet to your head. So right now I'm tensing my feet, scrunching up my toes, tight, 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 and letting it go. Ooh, okay, now I'm gonna do my calves, tight, 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 tight. It's hard just to isolate those calves and let it go. I'm gonna do my thighs, tight, 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 let it go. And you're going to go all the way up your body, up and down your body. You can just do muscle pairs. You don't have to do your whole body. It helps to do the whole body though. Until you notice that as your muscles are relaxing, that your mind begins to relax too. And that's another thing that I would just check out, if you're starting to feel yourself get aroused, is just how are my muscles? Let me see if I can relax in my body and notice what happens. So as you get better at this is what's going to happen. You're going to notice that you're getting aroused before you get to the point of, and then as you loosen your muscles, it'll take longer for you to get to that overwhelm point, and you won't get there as often. But for now, what you want to do is, take a concentrated effort, do one thing at a time, tighten and release, tighten and release, tighten and release different muscle groups until your body feels relaxed and your mind feels relaxed. Now, you're going to use this. You could use it preemptively, like before a job interview. You can use it after the fact, which is what most people do. So like after an argument, or you could even do it during a panic attack. So you can use TIPP anytime. The more that you use it, the less that you will need to use it. And of course, you need to practice it so that you get comfortable with the technique. So if it's in a place where you're feeling overwhelmed, you can actually do it. So again, practice it before you need it so you can do it comfortably when you need to. If you want to get funky and creative, you can also pair these things up. So for example, you could do paced breathing and splash cold water on your face. Or you could do paced breathing as you dip your face into a bowl of ice water. If you're new to this playlist, stay and watch the next DBT skills so that you can build your repertoire of coping skills and be more effective in all walks of life. There are 4 areas of DBT, so mindfulness, distress tolerance, interpersonal effectiveness, and emotional regulation. And you want to be good at all of them. So I would check them all out, but focus on building one at a time. So thanks for being here. Ciao.